Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and happy New Year's. I cannot believe 2019 is over and we are stepping into 2020. So I am going to be doing a quick get ready with me for New Year's Eve. Tonight we are going to hang out with some friends. I think we're going to get some dinner at this place called Pinewood Social in Nashville, and then we're going to go back to my friend Mary Helen's house and do like games and just ring in the new year all together. If I sound like I am dying, that is because I am. I got food poisoning on the 28th, the day before my birthday, and so if you watched the Christmas vlog or my birthday vlog, you know all about it. But basically I have been so tired and so weak ever since that happened. You know what? I gotta celebrate the new year, and I'm not like contagious or anything. I just feel like I can't eat very much. But this is kind of crazy. It is the last video for my channel for 2019 and I am just so happy with the way that 2019 has gone, and I'm excited for 2020 and all that we'll get to share here on YouTube. It's been a while since I have filmed in our bedroom because we're right next to a busy road, so it's super loud, but I just had the stuff with me and I thought it would be fun to do a little sit down chit chat, get ready with me, and I just wanted to do a super simple, kind of easy New Year's Eve look. So let's go ahead and get into it and we can just kind of chat through the look. So I do not have anything on my skin. I just washed my face, no serums, no moisturizer, anything. So I'm gonna start off with the Glossier Super Glow, and I just ran out of my last bottle, so this is a brand new bottle and this is their vitamin C serum. I've talked a lot about this, but this is like my go-to cult favorite Glossier skincare product. It adds so much life to your skin. It really does make you glow, and especially during the winter where your skin gets really dull, a vitamin C serum is essential. And so I am going to just apply this onto my face. I think 2019 too has been the year of my skin just improving drastically. If you go back and watch some of my older get ready with me videos from like 2018 or even really early in 2019, my skin was just struggling so much, and so I've done a lot of different things to improve it. I've gotten some like treatments done and all that stuff that I've like updated on my Instagram, but my skin has drastically improved this year, so I think that's a win. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the priming moisturizer from Glossier, and I forgot to mention, like I do in all my videos, I am a Glossier rep, so if there are any products that you see here that you would like, I will link them down below. You can also get 10% off of your order by using any of my links in the description box. So if you want that discount, go ahead and use one of those links. This is the moisturizer that I'm using. It's a great daytime moisturizer because it has a little bit of a tacky substance, holds makeup on really well, super lightweight. And I'm just going to apply this to my face. I really don't know how people like apply makeup and skincare so gracefully, because I feel like I'm just like get it on type of person. You know, this is the best that I can do right now because I'll blame it on the food poisoning. So after my moisturizer, I like to add a lip balm, and I am using the little miniature Glossier Balm.com in Rose, and this little guy came in their skincare set, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever, and I love the rose scent. So the last part of my skincare base, I'm going to be applying a little bit of this Feature Dew, which is their oil serum hybrid, and it just gives you a nice little glow. And I feel like honestly during the winter I need all the help I can get with the glow, so you just pump it onto your finger. I literally barely use any, and I just kind of rub it between my fingers, and I just like to apply this at the high points of my face. You can apply it all over, it will give you like a long lasting glow. I just like to focus it on the high points of my cheeks and my nose where I'm going to be applying highlight just as a little extra boost. But we're doing something super simple tonight, so I'm not going to go crazy on like an eye look. For foundation, I've got the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream, and I really love this. It is a full coverage anti-aging and hydrating serum foundation, and I just kind of pump this onto this little sponge. I use these sponges versus a beauty blender because I just like to throw them away, whereas a beauty blender you're gonna spend more money and you have to constantly like wash them. I still feel like they're kind of dirty, so I just like these. But I'm just going to spread the product out using the sponge and then go in with a brush and blend it in. I honestly feel like I look like death since food poisoning. when I had it the first day, like the day I got it, I was so sickly pale and I honestly like could not even stand up. I was so weak. I was like, I'm dying. I was so dramatic about it, but it like took everything out of me. And the foundation brush that I'm using is the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, and I really like this one because it's flat, so like instead of really smearing the foundation on, I like to just kind of tap it into the skin, and that way I'm not like sliding product all over the place. I'm just kind of like tapping it in. It has a really pretty finish with this brush. And this foundation actually has an SPF 50, and typically, I forgot, but I would typically apply a sunscreen before my foundation. But yes, it has SPF, but always add your SPF underneath it as well. Gonna put a little bit of this under my bangs though. I've got this like really pesky zit on my forehead that is like the only one I have, but it's so painful, and I'm waiting for it to go away because it hurts. Typically, I would also set my face with the Glossier Wow Dirt, but it is actually in the car with Jason. He went somewhere, and I like put it in a little pouch with my brush on my birthday so that I could like touch up my setting powder because I love Wow Dirt, but it is still in the car and he's not here. So we're just gonna skip that step, go straight into bronzer. For bronzer, I am using the Laura Mercier #1. This is a matte bronzing powder, and I recently got this and I have been loving it. This is an Eco Tools brush. You can get it at Target. Kind of work it into the hairline, and I always go pretty light-handed on my bronzer because you can build up, but taking away is a struggle. And as somebody who is Asian and doesn't have really defined like cheekbones, bronzing is a must for me, and it's like the key to slimming the face. Like adding that bronzer just I feel like sucks everything in and just makes me look a little bit more like it features, not like I'm a big round face. So bronzing is like my fave. But this year has been, like I mentioned, such a good year, and I really have no complaints for 2019, which is so nice because 2018 I feel like it's kind of rough. I dealt with like a lot of loneliness, and I feel like in your early 20s you have no idea who you are, what you're doing. The early 20s I would describe is just like walking in the dark. Like you literally don't know what your purpose is or like where you're headed next, and sometimes it can just feel so like disorienting because you have so many things influencing you and like telling you what you should do or what you should be or who you should look like or just all of these different things. And I felt like during 2018 I was just so like turned around, and I was just like looking at all these things around me that I thought would like guide me in the right direction, and that has just been a total 180 for 2019. This past year has been so grounding, and I really believe that the Lord has worked in me and has worked in my heart and has just realigned me with Him and has given me just so much clarity and direction for me and my future and my life. And I've just felt so much more peace about who I am, and that was just such a huge moment for me this year, was just like realizing that I am where I'm supposed to be and I am who I'm supposed to be. So I feel really, really good going into the new year and just really hopeful. Like I feel like now that I know who I am and I'm confident in who I am, that wall has been broken down and I can move forward and just do the things that I feel like I'm called to do. And so I am super, super excited for 2020. Jason and I are going to be filming a year in review. We did this last year where we looked back on 2018. We looked at every single month, talked about what happened, good and bad. And so we're gonna do that again in the next few days and hopefully get that up kind of the first week of January, where we sit down and we talk about everything that happened in 2019. Like a lot of big stuff happened for us. This has been one of the best years in our work, in our marriage, in our just personal lives. So I'm super excited to look back on this year and just see all that the Lord has done in our lives, because it's honestly kind of insane and we just feel so at peace going into this next year. We'll get into all of those huge details in that video, so I'm not gonna like hit y'all with a bunch of that because I know we're doing our makeup. Highlight that I'm using right now is the Kilowatt highlight. This is the Fenty Beauty highlight in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. I went back and forth on getting this for forever because I was like, should I get it, should I not? I have so many other highlights, but I love this and I think this is totally worth the money because, like I said, like I have a bunch of other highlights that I've gotten in PR packages and that I bought myself, and so you're always question like, should I add another highlight to the mix because if I have one that works, why would I buy another one? But I am genuinely so happy that I bought this one. This was like a little splurge present to myself and I love it. So it's just a gorgeous little highlight. So this is the skin and I absolutely love the way that it looks. I am wearing like a full coverage foundation, but honestly it looks so natural. That's why I really love this bronzer, because it's super subtle, but it does the job of adding that definition to your face, but it doesn't look cakey. Like it goes on so light and kind of airbrushed almost. So let's get into the fun part here, which is the eyes. I feel like New Year's Eve looks all about the eyes, and typically if I was gonna do something a little bit more fancy, which like when do I ever do anything fancy for New Year's Eve? I want to know, do you guys go out, dress up, sequins, dresses, whatever, or do you like stay in, chill, hang with friends? We're doing a game night, so nothing too crazy, but let me know down in the comments what y'all's plans are for tonight, because I would love to know. But for my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Glossier Lid Star in this beautiful purple shade. This is in the shade Lily, and I still need to do a full review and swatch of all of the Glossier Lid Stars, but I thought, when is a better chance to use a purple eyeshadow? And so this is what the lid stars look like, and I'm just gonna swatch it real quick for you. So as you can see, it is like an iridescent purple, and this type of shadow you just kind of tap out with your finger because it's like a liquid shadow. I don't think I've ever worn a purple eyeshadow before, and there's a first for everything. And my lips look so funny because I put highlighter on. So purple eyeshadow, here we go. And I actually really have been loving the lid stars. I know I used the shade Fawn in my Glossier full face video, loved it. I hope purple looks good, and honestly I don't know how much to apply, so we're just gonna go for it. Gotta move this mirror closer to me too because I'm blind as heck. So I'm just gonna swipe. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not applying too much here. I'm just gonna tap it in. Here we go. I do like, as you tap it, it really is not scary purple. That's a really pretty subtle purple, actually. I'm gonna do a little bit more on the outer corners just to emphasize the color. Oh, I really like this. This is cute. This is like kind of fun, kind of funky. I like that eye a lot, actually. Cute. So we got some purple shadow on that eye. We gotta apply it to this one now. Oh, I'm like kind of obsessed with this lid star now. There was a moment, I gotta be completely honest, when I first bought lid star, when it came out, I was not a fan, and I don't know really why I wasn't a fan. I honestly think it's because I had lashes, but now I'm like loving this, so I take it back. I'm loving lid star and just how fun it is to apply. This is probably as pigmented as it will get. Like, these are actually really subtle, so if you are concerned that like, man, I'm gonna swipe that purple on and it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's not. This is probably as bold as you can get this lid star. First time I like tapped it into my eyelid, it was actually pretty subtle. So you could go a really subtle eye look, or you can keep layering it on and really get that full pigmented effect. I think this is really pretty. It has like a little bit of an iridescent shine to it. Purple feels bold, but honestly, like, I'm kind of into this, so it makes me super excited to try out these other shades because there's like a really pretty pink and like darker pink. So I need to do a full review on these, coming to you in the new year. To add some drama to the eyes, I'm going to apply the Pro Tip eyeliner from Glossier. This is their liquid liner, and I've been really loving this. I've gotten so much better at using this, believe it or not. When I first reviewed this, that was like the first time I had applied eyeliner in a very long time, and since then I've used this a lot actually. So I would say I'm a pro at using Pro Tip now. So I'm just going to do like a thin little line because we're not doing anything crazy, and we'll just, you know. And I will say I've gotten better at it, but I have not gotten faster at it. So I still take 10 years to apply eyeliner because I just, you know, want to do it right. But I just love this Pro Tip because it adds a little bit of dimension and drama to the eye. So I'm gonna apply this to the other side, hopefully evenly. So this is what the eyeliner looks like, and I feel like I have a very party look. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. For my mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because this is a great volumizing mascara, and I just like to use this when I'm doing a little bit more of a kind of dramatic eye look, which I would say purple is kind of dramatic. So eyes are done, and I'm gonna finish off the look with a lip color. So I'm using the Glossier Generation G in Zip, which is their red lipstick. I feel like when is a better time to apply a nice red other than New Year's and the holidays. And I love their Generation Gs because they are a little bit sheer, so you're not going in with like a crazy bold lip. And whenever I am using the Generation G, I always apply their Balm.com underneath it for some extra hydration. So this is the final New Year's Eve makeup look, and I'm going to get dressed and show you guys what I'm gonna wear. Okay, so this is my take on a pretty casual New Year's Eve look. I wanted to do something a little bit dressy but very comfortable. So I've got on this cute little Zara top. It has a little bit of this like wrinkly fabric and it's gold, so I feel like that is very New Year's Eve. And then I have on this like bedazzled headband, which I feel like dresses it up a little bit. For my jeans, I've got on a pair of just black skinny jeans. I love these. And then I've got on my new Everlane Chelsea boots. These ones are super cute and I just love the way they fit. They're super sleek and modern. And this is the final New Year's Eve casual look. But I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me for New Year's Eve, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you're doing tonight. I hope you have a wonderful, fun, safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. If you have been with my channel this year, thank you so much for joining me in 2019, and I will see you in 2020. Bye guys!